Hey guys, welcome to Sportstar. This is Shantudeep, and along with me, I have Amol Karadkar. And today, again, for day two, we'll be having a small review on video. So, first of all, I'd like to ask Amol. Obviously, the biggest talking point of the day is Rohit Sharma. He hasn't been that great against Australia, but this is his home ground. He was born in Nagpur, and to do it here is obviously very special. Amol, you have seen him from quite some time now. What do you feel about this innings?
Yeah, this Nagpur connection, Santa, like you said, it's been a weird connection. He was born here. He was supposed to make his test debut here till he was injured during the warm-ups back in 2010. Then cut to 2016, Rohit Sharma was considered primarily as a white ball player. 2017 in Nagpur, he scored his third Test 100. He ended the 4-year drought when it came to Test hundreds in Nagpur, and now playing in Nagpur first time as the Test captain. What does he do? He scores 100. He's first as captain. He's first against Australia, and most importantly, bailed the team out of trouble. Santa. You look at the score sheet. You take Rohit Sharma's 120 runs out of India's score sheet. Score sheet is often considered as the balance sheet of a cricket match,
Yeah.
so it does give you some sense. And you'll realize that the game is quite even without Rohit Sharma's
Yeah.
contribution. So that's been the decisive factor, as much as the ongoing partnership between
Partnership.
the two left-handed all-rounders. My point is Rohit Sharma yet again has this innings again underlined that he has the game to change according to the conditions, according to the situation, and that is why Rohit Sharma has to be considered as, if not the one of the most important pillars of India's teams across formats, across conditions.
Of course. Yeah.
Sada, obviously, format conditions, all that is fine. But until Rohit Sharma happened, the whole talk about the test match was surrounded nothing but the 22-yard strip, right?
Yeah.
What has happened to it? But that has to be the second talking point, right?
Absolutely. And yeah, as you said, everybody had been talking about it. And also, to be fair, Nagpur, has been traditionally known, to favor heavy spin. But this time around, it has been, I'd say, funny because it has been behaving strangely and in phases, differently in phases. So if you see yesterday, as we had said, bit of cracks here and there, bit of patches here and there, just enough grass to hold the ends together. But again, today, you would expect the pitch to wear down a bit, but that hasn't happened. As Rathore said, even Rohit Sharma, who seemed to be cruising along yesterday, had to work for his runs. It didn't come easy. It didn't come easy to him because the bounce was so uneven. It kept low, and one random ball, could just be so very low. And like we saw in Kohli's wicket, it had gone wide and it kept very very low. So yeah, it can surprise you. And honestly, I don't see, like, after today. Actually, it's unpredictable, but till now, what I have seen, I think it's not going to change that much, and it's going to be this same sluggish wicket, and also the bounce is going to be variable. Sometimes it's going to go very very low. So yeah, that's my take on the wicket. But yeah, like, there are moments, like, as we have seen now, Jadeja and Axar batting. In some moments, you feel that they are batting on a different surface altogether, and I don't know if it's because of the heat that increases throughout the day, because it's colder generally in the morning. So I don't know, because if it's because of the sun beating down on the track, but yeah, it's behaved in funny ways. So
Yeah.
do you
Since
agree with that, or do you have some separate
yeah,
view?
very much. No, it's like tomorrow onward, till tomorrow afternoon, till day three afternoon. Uh, it's actually my simple point is Australia made a mess of it by thinking only about the pitch.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if they have to bat better in the second innings, like what they did on day one by going in even at lunchtime, some six Australians were having a close watch towards the strip. They should just stop thinking about the pitch, bat as normally as possible. Obviously, it's going to get difficult as the game progresses, but if they can actually take some cues out of the way India have batted, Rohit Sharma has batted largely, then I guess they should be much better off in the second innings.
Absolutely. And
But
yeah,
Sanda, obviously, these three debutants has been the talking point right through the test match. Uh, See, some of his wicket-taking balls may have been ordinary, but he was class apart. He didn't look like
absolutely.
someone who hasn't even played 10 first-class games, has never played in
Yeah,
Asia
that's
in a
what, seven
competitive
first
match
class
before.
games. So surprising. Yeah. So yeah, what
So,
do
so
you
how?
so
Yeah, as in my point is, I just had a brief chat with his father also,
mm,
just after his fourth wicket, and his father having played club cricket as Shane Warne's teammate does know a thing or two about spin bowling, right? So it's worked out well on every front ever since Todd switched to being an off spinner who can bat a bit from his focus till then as a batter who could bowl a bit of medium pace.
medium pace. Yeah, he today
How would you
confessed.
assess the other? Yeah, 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 yeah.
He today even confessed that
So,
he wasn't even good at medium pace.
yeah, yeah, that's what he has been saying anyway.
Yeah.
But how would you assess the other two debutants?
Yeah, so see, first of all, I'd start with Surya Kumar Yadav. You know, 35 years old, making his debut, but that has been the trend for him because in other formats as well, he came in very late. Although, if you ask me, he should have made a debut very early. But yeah, in Test cricket, I would have seen him presenting that front of Test cricket, which a Rishabh Pant would do. You know how he, if I talk about Rishabh Pant playing Nathan Lyon himself. You know how he used to like Nathan Lyon used to exploit the rough in front of the wicket, and he always does. And what Rishabh Pant used to do is just step out and meet it with a straight bat. So straight bat or just step out and tonk him hard over his head. So that's what I'd expect Surya Kumar Yadav to do. This is just his first game, one good delivery happens to anybody and everybody. So yeah, that shouldn't be setting him back, but this should be a lesson for him, in the upcoming matches. And I believe we'll see an altogether different Surya Kumar Yadav in the upcoming matches. And talking about KS Bharat, again, he fumbled a bit because obviously you're making a debut for Team India. You've been dreaming about this all your life, and you have the initial jitters. So I understand those few slips, the ball slipping out of your glove behind the wicket. Then again today he looked very disappointed. You feel for that guy because he couldn't even get into the double digits. So after he got out, you should have taken like on the giant screen they showed his face, and it was very disappointing to look at obviously. And yeah, as I said, both of these batter and wicketkeeper batter have better days to look at, so this shouldn't be a setback but just a lesson for them in the near future.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot, Shantodeep.
Thank
Day.
you, Ramosh.
I guess you and I, we both have a lot to file, so we can get back to filing. You, as viewers, do keep tuning into what we write, what we speak across our digital platforms and our website. Thanks for now.